father, let's face it, when I got going. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a father. I never even met the guy till I was 21, and then we never even, shook hands really too much until I was 28. And then after that, we never even got together. Finally, one day, I said, listen, you want to go to my house with me in Maui? Could you imagine saying that? Hey? I said, you want to go to my home in Hawaii, and let's spend a week together, and I'll see if we like each other. And if we like each other, great. If we don't, we'll shake hands, and that'll be the end of the program. Okay? But when I got started, I didn't have anybody that was guiding me, and Dick was kind of like my father image, He had already made a lot of money. He had already been successful. He saw this young punk off the street who really wanted to try to make it, and we had some real devastating things that happened to me in the company in 1985 that weren't real pleasant to live through. And I'll never forget Dick Marconi taking me in a room, and he said, Mark, I want to tell you something. He says, if the experience doesn't kill you, you'll be a better man for it. And I got to tell you something, in 1985, I learned more about my life and more about living and more about what I was doing in business through the hardest times in my life, not through the best times in my life. Because when things are difficult and when things are not good, your true character in life, how much of a man or a woman you're going to be, is that's when it really shows. That's when it shines. That's when you can teach yourself the most. That's when you can teach your children the most. Okay? That's when you can teach your downline the most. That's when you can provide it for your family. Listen, all of our families need someone that they can look up to. And let me tell you, not just our families. It starts family by family, town by town. But let me tell you what we're doing in Herbalife. We're teaching the world how they ought to be able to live. Everybody needs some guidance in this world today. My goodness, if you look at the circumstances in the world today, with the fighting that's going on, with the people that don't love each other, with the people that can't get along with things, where else can we have a room in the world today where there's so many different languages and so many different personalities and so many different religious situations where everybody can come together at one single time with one common bond to help people with better nutrition and to help people better their lives. We got to be the most outstanding leadership that's running this world. Really, this is what it's about.